Who are all of the Bringing Up Bates grandchildren as of 2023? We have a full update on the always growing family, including the kids' names and ages. Gil and Kelly Jo Bates have 19 kids, and now many of their children are married and starting their own families. With 19 kids, they are bound to have quite a few grandchildren. So, what is the current total and who's who? Keep reading for all of the details. It can be a challenge for fans to keep track of all of the adult children and their growing families. It seems like someone is always pregnant, getting married, or entering a relationship. You can see a recent family photo. A death in the family brought everyone together in April 2023. Bringing Up Bates' 2023 Grandchildren Update. Bradley Gilvin, 8 years old, Zach and Whitney. Allie Jane, 8 years old, Alyssa and John. Charles Stephen/Carson, 8 years old, Chad and Aaron. Casey Lynn, 7 years old, Zach and Whitney. Brooklyn Elise, 7 years old, Chad and Aaron. Lexi May, 6 years old, Alyssa and John. Zoe Joy, 5 years old, Alyssa and John. Everly Hope, 5 years old, Chad and Aaron. Robert Cade Ellis, 4 years old, Tori and Bobby. Willow Christie, 4 years old, Josie and Kelton. Chloe Eileen, 3 years old, Zach and Whitney. Holland Grace, 3 years old, Chad and Aaron. Layla Ray, 3 years old, Carlin and Evan. Coulter Gray, 3 years old, Tori and Bobby. Matthew Joe, 2 years old, Alyssa and John. Jadon Carl, 2 years old, Zach and Whitney. Hazel Sloan, 2 years old, Josie and Kelton. Charlotte Rain, 2 years old, Tori and Bobby. Finley Marie, 1 year old, Chad and Aaron. Zayd Patrick, 1 year old, Carlin and Evan. Cambry Lane, 1 year old, Tori and Bobby. Kenna Joy, 10 months old, Nathan and Esther. Haley James, 6 months old, Katie and Travis. Red Allen, 5 months old, Alyssa and John. Lily Jo, 1 week old, Zach and Whitney. You can see the sweet post Kelly Jo shared upon meeting baby Lily Jo. Which Bates family members are pregnant? There are 3 more Bates babies on the way. Lydia and Trace Bates will welcome Riker Cruz to the world in September 2023. Then, in December 2023, Aaron and Chad Payne will have their 6th child, William Gage. In March 2024, Josie and Kelton Balka's 3rd child is due. They won't be finding out the gender or sharing the name before birth. Fans suspect there will be more pregnancy announcements soon, so keep an eye out to find out how the family will grow in 2024. In October 2023, Jackson Bates will marry Emerson Wells, and some fans think it won't be long before they start their own little family. So, did you realize the Bringing Up Bates family had grown so much? Who do you think might be pregnant next? Sound off in the comments section below, and come back to TV Shows Ace for more news about the always growing Bates family. Bringing Up Bates star Jackson Bates has debuted an all-new look. Ahead of his wedding, he showed off a change he made to his appearance. What's different about Kelly Jo and Gil Bates' son? Keep reading for all of the details, and scroll down to check out the picture. Jackson is growing up quickly. He's not the same little boy fans recall seeing on the show. He's now 21 years old and lives in Florida. He will marry Emerson Wells in October. You can see a photo of him from May 2023. This snap was taken about a month after he moved to Florida. Now he's changing his appearance even more. Check out Jackson Bates' new look. On Friday, Carlin Bates Stewart shared a new snap as a few of her family members went out to dinner. Kelly Jo Bates sat beside Emerson Wells' mother as they finalized some of the wedding details. Then, Carlin panned over to Jackson and Emerson, shocking fans with her brother's appearance. You can see the new photo of Jackson and Emerson. In the picture, Jackson wore a blue t-shirt and had his iPhone in his hands. Beside him, his fiancé wore a black t-shirt. Surprisingly, Jackson's hair is much lighter. It looks like he could have bleached it, or it has been seriously lightened by the Florida sun. In her post, Carlin didn't mention her brother's new appearance, and he hasn't posted anything about it on his own Instagram page. Bringing Up Bates fans react and are puzzled. On Reddit, fans reposted this snap of Jackson, discussing his very blonde hair. It looks like everyone is torn on whether he bleached it himself or if it simply got lighter in the Florida sun. One Bringing Up Bates fan thinks he bleached it and the sun made it even lighter. They said, probably both. He most likely lightened it and then being out in the sun kicked it up a notch, or 3. Another added, I think it might be the sun. Like his mustache and beard look very blonde too. Someone pointed out that Jackson works outside, so it's totally possible the sun lightened his hair this drastically. Maybe Jackson will take the time to clear things up via social media amid all of the questions. Fans are certainly eager to know how he lightened his hair. So, what do you think of Jackson Bates' new hair? Do you think he went to the salon to have it done? Or do you think it is all natural from the Florida sun? Sound off in the comments section below, and come back to TV Show's Ace for more news about the Bringing Up Bates family. Jackson and Emerson's wedding is just a couple of months away, so keep an eye out for exciting wedding content very soon. Do Zach and Whitney Bates want more kids after welcoming baby number 5 into the world? Fans are already wondering whether their family is complete. Fortunately, the Bringing Up Bates couple welcomed this question and shared where they stand despite their baby being just a week and a half old. Keep reading to see what they had to say on the subject. The Bringing Up Bates family grows again. As we reported, Zach and Whitney recently welcomed their 5th child into the world. Lily Jo joined the family almost 2 weeks ago, and of course, their family is over the moon excited. Both Whitney and Lily are doing well now, and the whole family is getting comfortable at home. She's shared lots of photos of her kiddos doting on their new little sibling. On her Instagram stories this weekend, Whitney Bates did a Q&A session with fans. She talked about many different topics, but mostly focused on her baby's birth and adjusting to life as a family of 7. Though the Bates family only recently had a baby, fans are already curious about what the future holds. You can see a snap of their family of 6 a couple of years ago. Now their family has grown again. Do Zach and Whitney Bates want more kids after baby number 5? One fan asked whether their family was complete or if they would want to have more kids in the future. It might seem too soon for Zach and Whitney to be thinking about this with their youngest being less than 2 weeks old, but Whitney didn't hold back from sharing her thoughts. She said, "This will be a big decision in the future as the kids get older, but honestly right now we are just enjoying our new baby girl and the family we are already blessed with." You can see her response to the fan asking if she wants more kids. She shared her answer along with a beautiful picture of herself, Lily, Cassie, and Chloe. The picture was taken in the hospital by Carlin and Evan Stewart. Of course, only time will tell whether Zach and Whitney decide to have another baby. Fans are interested to see how many kids each of Kelly and Gil Bates' children end up having. Right now, Zach and Whitney almost have the most kids after welcoming baby number 5. Aaron and Chad have 5, plus 1 on the way. So, do you think that Zach and Whitney Bates will have more kids after welcoming Lily Jo to the world? How many do you think they might end up with? Sound off in the comments section below, and come back to TV Show's Ace for more news about the Bringing Up Bates stars.